back with Rocky Mountain Monsters. We're way deep in the woods now, and there's footprints all over the place. Steve's done some calls and some wood knocks, and we've gotten some crazy responses. Okay, Bigfoot's here, monster fans. Stay tuned.
Outside Denver. The oil's flowing again! Honest to God, I didn't think we'd last another day. Now, we got our heat back, and enough to spare to run the generator at night. The missus is cooking up something.
No closer. I only sell arms to God-fearing American capitalists. And you prove you ain't that, dirty commies.
Welcome, Rangers. When you are ready, I'll open the blast doors. Great. I can't wait to meet you.
Morningstar's physical specs look solid. What about sensors?
The DARPA brief calls for magnoscopic visual input, passive IR, and military-grade audio pickups. The initial proposal called for a micro-phased radar array. The energy output was an issue.
The power plant couldn't handle it?
The problem wasn't the reactor. The problem was the microwave emissions from the radar would cook everything within a 30-yard radius.
Holy shit! They're really going all in for the Gipper here, aren't they?
Sure. If we can ever manage to get the thing to actually drive.
Minor detail. Everything else is right on target.
Greetings, Rangers. I am Morningstar. Sadly, I will never know. Of course. I'm sure the ones topmost in your minds are, why was I made, and how did I become trapped here? Well, it was like this. Before the war, there were several attempts on the life of elder statesman Ronald Reagan. I was built to protect him from thus, though the sole reason for my existence has been, sadly, I never had the honor. In a life of disappointment, not meeting America's greatest president is the dangerous lunatics. I have monitored their radio traffic. They think they honor the elder statesman, when deifying him goes against every precept of his deeply held Christian. They disgust me. Such as they are. I am a worthless piece of scrap. I am outfitted with what my creators called the Great Communicator, the most powerful weapon available at the time of my construction. But more important is my advanced cognition engine, which allows me to make nanosecond tactical judgments while in battle. I am apparently the most sophisticated combat AI ever created. That is sadly impossible. I was to be powered, but I am as pathetic as an elephant without muscles. I shall never move. It could, yes. My cognitive circuits were made to be removed for servicing and upgrades as needed, or if an improved version of my body was ever completed. But there's no point to that now. I was built to protect Ronald Reagan, and Ronald Reagan is dead. There is no... Of course. Thank you. Killing me will be a delicate operation, and not without risk, but it shouldn't take you very long. And it work. For you? But I was built to protect elder statesman Reagan. And if I were to die, perhaps God might permit me to at last see President Reagan, as I have longed to do all this time. Serve the spirit of Ronald Reagan as I would have served the man. That, friends, that you will need to remove my cognitive engine. But, two things. One, the moment you start uncoupling it, my defensive cortex will begin an auto-destruct sequence. And to stop me from exploding and killing you all, you'll have to complete my removal before it reaches 0. 2, that means you will have to destroy my primary weapon, the Great Communicator, because you will not have enough time to remove it and my brain. I'm afraid so. The Great Communicator's delicate core systems would take too much time to extract. It is a safety feature. Removal of my cognitive engine is Is this pain? Forgive me, Rangers. I was unaware. But, Thank you, Rangers. I should remind you that in 25 seconds, I will self-destruct. Thank you. Thank you, Rangers. I am ready to be installed in... Transfer complete. I am... Forgive me. My sensors make it clear this vehicle was not built by the finest engineers in the land. However, it is mobile, while my previous incarnation, despite the innovation of its design, was not. Please, Rangers, when you're ready, I am eager to be taken for a spin.
Big update here from Rocky Mountain Monsters. Shit's starting to get real, monster fans. We've been hearing heavy footsteps in the woods close by, and we found prints all around.
Just sit tight, November. Help's coming.
Thanks for the assist, Haas. Isn't it great to be alive?
Oh, thanks. Now, where was I? Appreciate it. I'm always falling over.
Please, don't shoot.
Just who the hell are you?
Always knew this day would come. The skies finally opened to take me back.
Name's Nikki. He's Wind. And we didn't invite you here.
Nikki's my everything. She helped me escape my old life. Helped me find the courage to walk away from what I was.
And he's mine to keep safe. So back the hell off.
That man. Still saying it was a work camp. Never wanted to admit the truth. You won't find any work camp here. Never was one. No convicts either. They're long gone. All of them. They were...
Why are you talking to them? You don't owe them an...
The dead can't tell their stories anymore, Nikki. The Patriarch made a deal with my people, the Godfishers. They, believe the gods can be appeased with human offerings. So, in exchange for stopping our war on Colorado Springs, he sent them convicts and criminals to feed to the skies. The Godfishers hack off the limbs of the sacrifices, tie their torsos to giant kites, then send them up to the sky as gifts for the gods. I always thought the sacrifices were pointless. There were no gods, no way to call water from the skies. I should have left long before I did. They...
I didn't do anything. That was you.
If I could, I'd change everything. Bring all those people back. All I can do now is... I was better at dealing with the city people than the other Godfishers, so our leaders sent me here as a go-between. Pappas delivered the convicts here. Used to pass a farmstead on my way out here. Saw a pretty girl watching over her land. Took me months before I was brave enough to approach her. Crazy decision when I think about it now, but she didn't turn me in. She showed me the Godfisher ways wasn't the only way. Gave me the strength to turn my back on it. Thank you. All the same, I think it's best if we leave this place. If you could find us here, others may do the same. I won't see Nikki harmed because of me. We don't even have a home. Please don't take what little we have left, Rangers.
What's that? Did you hear elephants?
He dead? Yeah. We wanted to see the son of a bitch who took our kin.
And make sure he never breaks anyone else's heart again. So, is he dead or not?
Talk. Ain't nothing to talk about. That Godfisher's a mass murderer. Move aside and let us do what needs to be done.
Margaret wanted to tell you. The rest of us, we didn't think you'd help if you knew this was all about payback.
The marshals ain't as tight-lipped as Sheriff Daisy thinks. A few bribes here and there, and we got the truth from the ones who knew. Only part we didn't know was where to find the bastard who took our kinfolk to their deaths. Maybe we can't kill all the Godfishers, but we can make sure this one pays for what he did. He chose to be a coward. He chose his life over theirs. And now he's gotta pay. We don't want to fight you, but we will if you stand in our way. We'll have to kill her too then. No other way. Don't want to get your hands dirty. Figures. At least you get ready. After the Rangers go.
When last we left the terrified Winifred, she was cornered in the Stetson City Cemetery by the evil Hogo Fogo. But Doug Badman means to make the villain pay for killing his sweetheart, Tornado Lou. As Winifred looks on, both men reach for their guns.
No, Doug, don't!
Copy, November 1. Tow's on the way.
This place is becoming a real home. Of course. Let's see if we can find what you want.